I make $5,000 to $7,000 a month with appointment setting. Let's get into this. Now, I don't run a business, I don't have any employees, and I don't have any chargebacks that I have to worry about. I don't have to close the deals myself. I literally am just the middleman collecting one person with another and making money. Now, of course, you can be successful with any business model. It doesn't matter if it's e-commerce, it doesn't matter if it's trading, it doesn't matter if it's sales, an agency, but there are influencers and there's gurus that are already having a giant social media presence, and they have the systems, the marketing angles, and they have the insane authority to already be printing online, and they already are. So if you're new to Wi-Fi money, this is going to be the fastest way to make money online. And you will learn the skills you actually need to start your own online business after you make that money. This is going to be the pathway. And on top of that, you don't need any capital to start this. So let's actually get into this right now. I'm here to share the formula of how I was able to make 5K plus every single month with my income, consistently growing and upgrading the rules as I go. And I'm going to show you how I was able to move to Thailand and Vietnam from appointment setting, working 6 to 9 hours every single day with complete time and location freedom, doing it from my couch. This is just after my bank account was negative $50 just 5 months ago from being a broke, unprofitable insurance agent, having to move back in with my mom. And I knew that I had to do something more. And I knew I wasn't going back to the 9 to 5. And I knew I wanted to leave the country. I wanted to leave the US. And it took me less than 2 months to get my ass to Thailand because I just locked in with this. So let's get into how I actually make $5,000 plus a month. So what if I told you that there is a way that you can make anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 a month? There's some people that do even more by getting a performance-based role inside of an online business instead of starting the online business. And there's going to be no cost to start this up and actually get this going. You can work 3 to 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day just by doing it. And you're going to be fully dependent on yourself and the results that you generate from for the business. So it's going to be fully in control, often making $150 to $500 per appointment that you set that closes. So what actually is appointment setting? There's going to be thousands of online coaches, consultants, course sellers making several 6 to even 7 figures every single month. Now these coaches are getting hundreds of DMs every single day on Instagram from people who want help, but they don't have the time to text or follow up with all of them themselves because they're having so many people and they have a whole business to run, right? So as the setter, you become the bridge between the audience and their high ticket offers, making $3,000 to $10,000 every single month if you do it properly. Now, all you do is you qualify the leads, set the appointments, and you get typically anywhere from 5% to 10% commission on each deal that closes. 5% is going to be the industry standard, but to go a little bit more in depth based off of 5%, the average commission per deal, 5% as we just said. So let's say you're setting on a $5,000 program. You have a deal that closes for $250, one deal a day. That's $7,500 per month. Do the math, pretty simple. Now let's talk about how to actually get a role. Everyone tells you to DM the coaches on Instagram. It works, but it takes hell of a lot longer. And we don't have time to waste to be spending 2 weeks or maybe even 2 months between every role. We want to consistently upgrade. We want roles fast because speed is everything. Now, I've never shown this in a video. It works so damn well. But today I decided I'm going to spill the sauce with you guys because I know most of the people are generally not going to take action and do it. So I'm not even worried about spilling the sauce. So instead of reaching out to these coaches and reaching out to hundreds a day, you want to reach out to the sales managers or the growth operators. So you're going to find these guys. It's going to say growth op. It's going to say biz ops. It's going to say sales management, high ticket sales management, maybe setter management. It's going to say something like that, or scaling info. It's going to say something like that in info, just not like a setter or a closer. You're going to find them. You're going to DM them, yo. And then when you're to find the other people, instead of just searching them up, you just want to go through their followings and then just start hitting up the following of the others, growth operators or sales managers, and just reaching out because they often follow each other. You're going to send them yo, wait for them to reply, and then you're going to send them a quick voice messenger. I see that you manage a few high ticket sales offers. I was wondering if on any of these offers you need an appointment setter. It's that simple. And then often they're going to send you an application or ask you to send a Loom video. So for that, you're just going to go over your traits. I have more videos on this, but you're going to go over why you're going to be the best fit for this offer. And you just have to show the hunger. You have to show why you actually want it. It should be a 1 to 2 minute video. Usually you could do a camera video or you could do it on Google Slides. Make sure to show your face. Make sure to clean your Instagram profile as well before you actually do reach out to these people. It is very simple, but I have more in-depth videos on this. Now the interview, you're going to hop on a call with them and you need to ask them questions. It's not just going to be a one-way interview because there's going to be shitty offers too, or people lying, fake gurus that might say they make $200K a month but actually make $10K a month. And if they're making $10K a month to hire you as a setter, it's not going to be good. So you can easily avoid that by actually just making sure they know what the fuck they're talking about. So how much is their offer making per month? Basic shit. How much, make sure, ask how much the program costs, ask how much commission per deal, because sometimes they do things different ways. Not everybody does it the same, but 5% is the thing. Lead flow, super important. Make sure that they have good leads. They have leads coming in. See if they have a lot of leads coming in. Make sure. Now, if they don't have a lot of lead flow and it is going to be a cold outreach offer, use fair judgment. Do not disqualify them, because I've been on an offer making $5,000 a month off of, honestly, primarily just outreaching people from others' accounts. So cold outreach, and I've made a lot of money just because they had good authority. I was a good setter and it worked. So just depends. Use fair judgment. Worst case, you get on for 2 weeks tops and you dip for another offer. Never stay on an offer. Now, do you want extra help with that? No worries whatsoever. Just go ahead, DM me on Instagram. It's Matt Sandstrom Setting.